Hello, my name's Jonathan Porterfield of Eco Cars, and another video clip of a Toyota Prius. It's the T Spirit. We picked it up yesterday from the lease sale. I'm just trying to remember who we bought it off. Arval, that's right. And it's the T Spirit, 57 plate, registered 10th of October 2007. So it's just had its second MOT, and it really is in very nice condition and benefits from a full Toyota service history. So it's in this rather nice metallic grey. I think they call it Damuka grey. Being the T Spirit, we get the reversing camera, which I'll show you in a moment. Nice spacious boot with a load cover, split rear seats in a 30-70 split, and the Prius, it's got a nice storage area underneath, and underneath here we have the space saver spare wheel, which I believe has never been used. I didn't tell you, yeah, brand new, never been used. So, great cars these. We've got a small interior light for the boot space as well. With the back seats dropped down, it really is almost van-like in its capacity. High level brake light, rear wash wipe, small bee sting aerial. Being the T Spirit, we get upgraded hi-fi, but electric windows in the rear, some front side airbags in the two front seats. The rear seats have got 3 headrests, a central armrest, and 3 rear inertia seat belts, and also Isofix, so you can plug in your baby seat. Some mat pockets, the obligatory cup holder for the rear, and also some nice tailored black and tailored floor mats in all 4 footwells. We also get a rear interior light as well, which I've turned off because we've been cleaning this morning. So looking in the front, we get 4 electric windows, the driver's side being a one-shot up and down to lock all the doors, isolate the other electric windows, and electrically operated wing mirrors. It has a remote central locking, and this is the key fob type arrangement. There's 2 of these fobs, which I'll show you in a moment. Driver's seat is height adjustable, and as you can see, there are no rips or stains or tears to any of the fabric. I'll show you behind the documents. There we go. Door cards are in good order, showing a little bit of wear, some slight surface scratches to the door cards, but there's no undue odours here either. There's an Inchcape floor mat, which again is fabric, which has been specifically designed for this footwell, so that fits rather nicely along with the front passenger one. So I'm just showing you how we start a Prius. So the key fob fits in the slot, put your foot on the brake, press power. There we go, it's up and running. Just show you the guaranteed mileage there, 61,133 miles. Now this will be a little higher because myself and my wife will be using this over the next few weeks until this car is sold. So lots of extras on the T Spirit, which are standard. I'll run through them very briefly. Cruise control, we've got satellite navigation, which when I bought it back yesterday, drove 150 miles, works perfectly. There we are in Bagworth Woods. It's not showing any road. We just zoom out. There you go. You can see we're just off the main road in a wooded car park. So we've got also an information centre. So yesterday on the motorway I was averaging 60 miles to the gallon, but done a little bit of town work since. So it's brought it down to 53 miles to the gallon, which is very good for this size of car. Also got Bluetooth phone connection as well, also voice activation.
Please say the command after beep.
Audio on.
Turning audio system on.
Centre can't help me properly
Which,
because
as I'm sure you'll agree, is pretty cool. So then you
Please say the command after beep.
audio off.
Turning audio system off.
You can also press this and dictate how many degrees you'd like the car heated to, and also with your sat-nav system, once you've set your home address, you can press this and say home, and it will automatically calculate your route home. So Bluetooth phone connectivity as well, That's to demist the front screen and heated rear screen recirculate. Full climate control, and to adjust the volume for the sound system. Also what mode, and skip CD tracks or stations. All of this can be controlled from the centre, as well as the 6 CD player changer, and these buttons pop out so your passenger can change the station as well. Got park assist, which I can show you. Basically, with it in reverse. Now the beeping denotes we're in reverse gear. It hasn't got reversing sensors, but as I turn the steering wheel, the yellow box obviously will tell you where you're going to end up. So the reversing camera is very useful. Park assist is very clever, which I'll explain to you when you come to look at the car. It's very clever. You'd rarely use park assist, but I can show you how that works. Illuminated vanity mirrors in the front too. We've also got a small glasses case here as well, and some map reading lights. So lots and lots of extras. Lots of cubby holes and storage on the T Spirit. And in the central armrest, we've got an auxiliary point here to charge anything up. There's no cigarette pack fitted, and it certainly doesn't smell of smoke in here. And a small auxiliary point here to plug in your MP3 or iPod, so you can play it through your auxiliary channel on the radio system. It's different to other cars, but believe me, it works extremely well. I'll come to the documents in a moment. Adjustable seat belts in the front. Airbags galore, so we've got a passenger airbag, driver's airbag, airbags in the A-pillar and sides of the front seats, and also in the rear C-pillars. So what's that? 2, 4, 6, 8 airbags in total on the Toyota Prius. So showing you all the documentation. Just to start off, to show you, there is a locking wheel nut key is here, present and correct. Also extra CDs for travelling around all of Europe, as denoted on there. There's about 3 CDs in there for the CD hard drive. And then all the associated booklets, some service check sheets from the previous services are here. Also, if you forget how to start a Prius, there's a quick reference guide. And needless to say, all the manuals for the operating systems, the satellite navigation, and all the books that came with the car when it was new are here in the proper Toyota Prius folder. So that's the spare key. Obviously you've seen the other key, but that's the spare. So it was leased by Arval, but it was leased to Vodafone UK with no previous keepers. And just to show you the date of registration there, 10th of the 10th 07, classed as an alternative fuel car with 104 grams per kilometre CO2, which means it's £10 a year to tax, and I taxed it just this morning for £10. The MOT, just been MOT today, so it runs out 12th of October 2012, and there were no advisories. And the previous MOT actually ran out, I think, the day before, October the 10th. That's when we bought the car, and that was last year, was at 41,000 miles, and today it was MOT'd at 61, so it's done nearly exactly 20,000 miles in 1 year. All the service stamps are here have been done by Toyota, which is great to see. It's the proper Toyota service book. So the Octagon Motor Company is a Toyota dealership, as is Inchcape Toyota. So it's done, the service intervals are every 12 months or every 10,000 miles. So 10,300, 20,800, 30,200, 40,200, 50,600, and last at 60,556 on the 16th of September 2011 at Inchcape Toyota. So next is due next September, or 70,000 miles, which is 9,000 miles away. Great to see a full Toyota service history, and serviced absolutely on time with the date and the miles as well. So we'll just take you now for a short test drive, and then we'll finish off looking around the rest of the car. So welcome to the test drive. So I'll just pop the key in the slot, foot on the brake, press power, and there we are, we're away. So engage drive and just pull away. Now because we're going down a slight hill, you probably can't see on the screen, but basically the engine hasn't come on yet. So if I come off the throttle now for this corner, we're now regenerating electricity back into the battery, and we're still not using any petrol. So that's the beauty of this hybrid system. So if I squeeze the throttle very gently, now we're drawing a little bit of current from the battery to move the wheels, doing 42 miles an hour. Don't need to go any faster down this windy lane, and we're not using any petrol. Really are great to drive. Again, off the throttle, a little bit of brake, and regenerating power to the battery. Off the brake, squeeze the throttle, off the brake, squeeze the throttle. Now I'm going to accelerate. Now the petrol engine has started up to pull us up to the speed I want. I'll back off the throttle. I don't want to go any faster than 46 miles an hour. Come off the throttle, the engine is switched off. I'm now being moved along just by the electricity. So it really does make so much sense that if you don't need the engine, why have it ticking over? So I'm just going to pull over now. There's got this gentleman behind me, quite close. So it pulls up nice and straight, of course, and as we come to a stop, total silence. We don't need the petrol engine on, we're not moving, so it really is a great car to drive. So I'll just finish now with a walk around the car. So welcome back from the test drive. So I'll just point out all the imperfections I can see. Well, first of all, just to show you, it's been taxed till the end of, where are we? End of September 2012 at just £10. So taxed for a year, just been MOT'd. Go around the bodywork first. There's some slight stone chipping to the leading edge of the bonnet. Now we've got a touch-in pen for this colour, so I will touch these small chips in. It's just past an MOT, but there's a tiny chip to the windscreen. Obviously it wasn't a fail, and it wasn't even an advisory. And the wheel trims. Now these are all plastic covers. They're alloy underneath, they're on the front, they're plastic covers. These are about £25–30 from Toyota. Now they all tend to get scuffed, so there's some scuffing to that trim. This is a Michelin, which is extremely new. I don't think it's been on 500–600 miles, to be honest. I believe these were put on at the last service, and the discs have been replaced, which is a common thing for the Prius at around 60,000 miles. Again, this is another Michelin on the back, very recent tyre. Again, some slight scuffing to the wheel trim. There's a small grazing to the rear of the bumper where things have been dragged out. Again, I will touch this in with a touch-in pen, but it's nothing really to worry about. Again, this tyre is another Michelin. Also, again, some slight grazing to the plastic wheel trim. And the front near side is always the worst, where people have caught the curb. So there's some grazing to the plastic wheel trim again. The disc is fine. And again, a very recent Michelin energy saving tyre. So 4 Michelin tyres all round. There's a slight scuff there to the front bumper. Again, that will touch in with a touch-in pen. The wing mirror is fine. There's a few marks, very minor marks again, that will touch in with a pen. And there's a small car parking dink here. And my dent man is coming next week just to lift out some of these slight imperfections. These stickers will easily peel off, but we can discuss a commission. We've said to lots of customers, if anyone sees a great Toyota Prius and they end up visiting our website and buying a vehicle off us, I will send you a £50 commission. Thank you. That's something to consider. So I've just shown you under the bonnet. There are no signs of any accident damage. Everything is aged as it should. The engine is nice and dry, of course. No signs of any leakage of oil or anything like that. And of course it is HPI clear. So there we go. What a great car these are. very economical. So yesterday I averaged just over 60 miles to the gallon, sat on the motorway at 65-70 miles an hour. So if you're looking for the car at the moment, really, the Toyota Prius, very easy to drive, very comfortable, top of the range T Spirit, 12 months MOT, taxed for a year, 4 brand new Michelin tyres, had the disc replaced, and full Toyota service history. And it doesn't come much better than this. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to give me, Jonathan, a call anytime.